Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode we took on the 4SPG about a threatening letter, with the anti-immigrant group within Calvard harassing our client as we designed a trap to reel the writer of the letter in, realizing their scheme was to find supporters of the immigrants and target them. With Agnès the best bait, we decided to be a little mean and turn Jacobin into Hayaway to resolve the quest, as we now take on another 4SPG. Right, we're going to head into the other region to start off this here. We're not going to sweep just yet. We are actually going to go straight to the meat of things and go to our next 4SPG location, having just finished it at 4SPG. And then we'll finish off with sweep and checking out the red areas before we go underground again, basically. So, second 4SPG of the day.
Let's see.
Tourist trouble. I can't write about it here, but could you please help me look for someone? I'll explain things in person. I'll be waiting in front of the hotel in the North District. It's you, is it? Did a tourist go in the place that forgot his name now. Starts with L. Was looking at? You're Barton, right? We're here about your request. Oh, are you the fixers? Thank goodness you came. You want us to look for someone, correct? Two people, actually. They're tourists. You see, I'm a tour guide and I was guiding them around the city. I need you to find them. Okay, but why call us? It sounds like a job the police or braces could handle well enough. Well, I suppose you're not wrong. Let me guess, you're feeling guilty about something? There's no way you'd call in a bunch of sketchy characters like us for help otherwise. Don't call us sketchy in front of the damn client. Part of why I came to you is because this is a matter that requires discretion. I can get into why, but first, could you accept my request? Okay, it's for a flat 4. Well, if you've got reason to be hush-hush about this, we'll hear you out. Thank you so much. So allow me to explain. You know about Vashtar Palace, right? Well, the other day it was made off limits to everyone. Yeah, we know about that already. And we know the reason why, too. I suspect the CID is the one who made that order, though I highly doubt they knew all the details when they did so. Vashtar Palace was one of the key destinations of the tour, so needless to say people were bummed when they heard the news. But I also let something else slip last night at dinner. I mentioned there were rumors of a hidden tunnel that connected the underground ruins to the palace. But that's not all. One couple pressed me to tell them how to get into the underground ruins. I know full well how dangerous that place can be, but they, let me guess, they threw some mirror your way and you spilled the beans. Yes, it's shameful, I know. Shameful doesn't even begin to describe that, my dude. You put their lives in danger. I know. I may have been inebriated last night, but no, there's no excuse for what I did. Anyway, fast forward to this morning. After I woke up, I tried checking on that couple, but they were nowhere to be found. I'm almost certain they went to the underground ruins. That's not good. I've been beating myself up over this. I know this won't make up for it, but I'm going to use my own money, including the amount I was given last night, to pay you for this request. Please bring them back safely, I'm begging you. Don't worry, we've taken the job, so you've got our guarantee that we'll bring him back safe and sound. Though you can bet your ass we'll be taking the cash. Of course, thank you so much. Now that that's settled, where's the entrance you told them about? I assume you didn't inform them of every entrance point, yes? Of course not. Even I don't know where all of them are. I told them about 2 of them. The one near the market in the North District and the one next to the department store in the East District. We can easily search both of them on our own. Yeah, though keep in mind we're running up against the clock here. If we don't think we can finish it in time, we'll pass this one over to the guild. That sound good? Yes, that's fine. I still have tours to conduct, so I'll leave the rest to you all. If anything happens, please contact me. It just had to be the underground ruins. We must do something about this. I know. Thankfully they didn't have an access key, so there's no way they could have gotten far in. But they ain't out of the woods. There are monsters roaming near the entrances. True. We should make haste. Should we search the one near the market? That one's closest to the palace. Yeah, we'll hit that one first.
Commencing mission.
Right, and as we do, we will rush over to sort things out, though it's further that way. It'll be interesting to sweep these new areas in the future, especially with all the stores here. We should start in the area that we've already checked out part of the store.
I recommend
You
everything
there?
here.
Let me talk to you for a minute.
Everything.
How much stuff is there going to be for us to buy here?
Don't miss it.
Kitty! Oh, this place is off limits. It's a police officer. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Actually, we've got business in there. We're Arkride Solutions, correct? You know about us? Ah, he's from Ikaruga. He must be guarding this entrance. So that was merely a disguise. Obviously. Damn, you could give a certain phantom thief lady I know a run for her money. Shut up. Never mind. Well, you know who we are, so why not let us through? I suppose we do have a contract with one another, so that should be fine. However, I still like you to state your business first. It's just a formality, you understand. A pair of tourists may have wandered underground from this entrance. We've received a request to search for them. Oh, was this pair composed of a young man and woman by any chance? You've seen them? Yes, not too long ago. I told them exactly what I told you, this area was off limits. I imagine they would have backed off if you were in your disguise. Yeah, no doubt. Soon after, I heard a bit of a ruckus coming from the marketplace. What? Nevertheless, it turned out to be nothing. I doubt it has any bearing on your request. If you say so. Well then, I'd say your business here is concluded. If you will excuse me. He's gone. If all of the Ikaruga Jaegers are on this level, then it's no wonder they're known as the strongest corps in the East. We should return to our search. If they were chased away, there's only one place they could have gone. And that is the underground ruins entrance next to the East District's department store. Right, let's get moving. There was a commotion in the market.
From the free cities. Don't miss it.
Everything. You there.
There's our braces.
Let me talk to you for a minute.
And the police.
It's so...
How do I go into the other district? That way? It's weird, I keep looking at them as bus stops, but they're trams. But I still can't get rid of the association. There is a sub-event over there. That'll be interesting to check out too. Who's guarding this one then? Well, this is the place. I just realized we don't know which group is using this entrance. I imagine Ren has looked into it already. Should we ask her? We don't got the time for that. I didn't see anyone who looked like our tourists on our way over. They might already be inside. Yeah, they probably are. Alright, you guys, there's no telling what will happen in there, so stay on guard. So stay away! Stay away! Oh my! This is not good. That man is being attacked. Let's help him. Am I going to die here? Not if I can help it. Sing. Zach, goddamn, it got me. Who are you people? More till later. Stay back. Oh, okay. Commencing counteroffensive.
Deploying shards.
No,
Let's
not
roll.
if I can help it. We've got this.
This'll hurt.
Make it count.
Over here. All for you.
Ooh, battle cry. Can't move.
On here.
Oh, I guess he's not here. Shame.
Keep it up. It's working.
How's this?
Can I get back attack on all of them? Right, standing in exactly the right place now.
Engaging skill.
Here's our chance. There.
That was 0 up. I'll do them. Are you hurt at all? No, I'm okay. Wait, no, I'm not. Please help me. Huh? But all the enemies are dead. Hold on a moment. Weren't there 2 tourists we needed to save? My girlfriend's in danger. She's deeper in. Are you guys braces? No, that doesn't matter. Whoever you are, just please save her. Don't tell me you abandoned her to save your own hide. Of course not. I was trying to save her. We were just wandering around and minding our own business, and those things came out from nowhere and attacked us. They had us cornered, so I used myself as bait to lure them away from her. Wow, you've got some serious backbone. All right, you head on back up to the surface and wait for us. We'll rescue your girl. You mean it? Of course, we'll take care of her. Then I'll leave it to you. You're my only hope, so please rescue her. Now, let's go find her. I wouldn't be surprised if she was at the end. Bear in mind that the layout is identical to the other entrances. Both the left and right paths will take the same amount of time to traverse. I'm not sensing any monsters nearby, so we should be able to make a sprint for it. What? No monsters? What?
I'm on it.
I'll take it from
I'm
here.
going.
Here I go.
You're ruining my life. Hey, there's no monsters. Means no fighting. Which means no treasure chests. It's a bit gloomy in there, though. It's a weird filter. Ooh, yeah. There she is! Looks like these guys just did the saving for us. They must be one of the teams in the game. I'm guessing this is their turf. Careful, these guys are Jaegers for sure. I've never seen them here in the Republic before, but I doubt they're good news. Got it? So, if they aren't Nihon, they must be... Hey, you guys are the Scorpions of Zahat, right? I take it you're one of the other participating teams. Yeah, Arkride Solutions. Wait, that's the name of the team that thrashed the head honcho of round 1. We may have been eliminated, but this is still our base of operations. What business do you have here? Nothing with you, but we do have business with a woman that sprawled out on the floor. Don't tell me she's... No, she's simply unconscious. And what do you want with her? We're here to get her out of here. Mind handing her over? I should have figured that's what you wanted. Unfortunately, our answer is no. But why? Because she saw our faces. What? Cannot allow civilians to bear witness to that. That's why we have no choice but to make her disappear. So you're merely covering your tracks. Why go that far? You're planning to kill her just because she saw your faces. That's messed up. And we're not gonna let that happen. Ah, you look like you're a Jaeger. What a young one at that. In that case, let me educate you on something you should already understand. Every corps has their own rules that they must abide by. That's what it means to be a Jaeger. If you cannot come to terms with that, then in my eyes, you are nothing more than an immature little girl. Ah, shut the hell up, assholes. She might be a Jaeger, but right now she's an assistant in my office. And I'm not gonna let you diss one of my employees like that. Man, we're gonna play this thing by my rules. Here's how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna either reason with them, or beat the ever-loving crap out of them. I'll take the extra fight, actually. Just because it's taking an extra fight. Maybe I get good experience, maybe I get good rewards. I prefer the rewards. Surely it'll be fine. They got eliminated. They can't be that good. I mean, diplomacy is usually the way. But this is Jaegers we're talking about. They understand force. We're gonna fight it out. You're challenging us. Yeah, if we win, you hand her over to us. If you win, we'll back down. And of course, we won't say a word about this to anyone. This doesn't benefit us in the slightest. Sure it does. It'll help kill the time. It's not like you have anything else better to do anyway. After all, you did get eliminated from the get-go. You bastard, how dare you mock us? They took the bait. He really knows how to rile people up. We just got unlucky. If you went up against Marduk right from the start, you would have lost too. We would have kicked your asses if we ran into you instead. Them's fighting words. Want to prove it? Fine, your funeral, punk. We'll return home with your head on a pike. Yeah, don't think so. Bring it on, losers. Commencing battle with the Scorpions of Zahat.
Let's see what you're made of.
Yeah. You're first on a 0 art. Cool. How do I leverage this?
I'll take care of them.
Just wondering if there's a way that I can really definitively wreck them the most. Probably reckless caliber, of course. Go for a burn.
Time to close in.
Oh, there's 4.
I'll take care of them.
Oh, there we go. We can hit them all.
Petra! Launching shield.
Ow.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah, you will.
This'll hurt.
Kind of already been wrecked enough already.
Come and get me. Got a whole slew of them. You're not getting away. Blast off!
But no!
Why?
Van really meant it. Barely any rewards. Maybe we didn't really stand a chance in this game. We should have brought more firepower. I feel for you guys. Got up against Marduk right at the start must have been tough. This ain't your home turf either. You guys got the raw end of the deal. In any event, you won fair and square. The girl is yours. Cool. We'll come up with a story to cover you guys. Thank you. Yeah, they understand fighting, don't they? The female Taurus rode Zeros back to the surface, and Van's group joined us soon afterward. Thank you so much for saving us. Well, we may not have been able to if those airsoft players didn't find you first. Why are we continuing to mock them? Oh, they did get an earful from the police after the fact. Anyway, no more wandering into dangerous places like that, got it? You don't have to tell me twice. I'd rather not die if I can help it. Well, I'm glad these two came out unharmed. It's all thanks to you. It's a good thing he contacted the bracers, huh? We can always count on them to keep us safe. Sorry, but we aren't bracers. You aren't? Nope, we're Arkride Solutions. We ain't allies of justice like the bracers, but if you're in a jam, we'll get you out of it. For the right price, of course. Oh, you're fixers. I had no idea. We'll make sure to remember that. I'm looking forward to the day I can send you all a request. Respectfully, I don't think that's something you should be looking forward to.
That's all, folks.
Taurus trouble is complete.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
6,500 mirror? Yeah, I thought that might tilt a bit more to chaos, considering. Don't worry, we're doing well at staying neutral. Honest. Right, where the hell are we? We're in a hotel, but I don't know where the hotel is. Do you know what I mean? There we go, 2 quests to the good. We can get a reward if I go back to the inn. I'm here on business from Le Mans. Everyone here is pretty down due to the news of the tragedy, and I can't say I blame them. I'm not sure how many people died, but it must have been a lot. I'd rather not know anything else. Just listening to the news sent a chill down my spine. The capital's on lockdown now, so I'm going to have to wait here for a while. I wonder what's going to happen. I remember the Republic fell into panic and chaos during those terrorist attacks a few years ago. Lots of people in this room. Oh, same people. Now that these two are okay, I'm going to get back to work. Did you give them back the money by any chance? You sent them to their near death. I'll need to reflect on my mistakes so that this never happens again. Thank you so much, everyone. You totally kept the money. I can't believe they got so angry just because I saw their faces. Those guys were terrifying, but we got through it, thanks to you guys. I'll make sure to take the warnings of tour guides seriously from now on. What the heck is airsoft anyway? Doesn't sound like a fun sport to me. Those guys were like Jaegers, so I guess we should count ourselves lucky that we made it out safe and sound. I can't believe we did something so stupid. We only came here to enjoy ourselves. I'm actually quite surprised that that was ranked as chaos, weirdly. Fighting them. Because it's just their language. We just spoke their language. Welcome. Are you here to book a room? Or would you like a drink? We have a bar down the basement. Olacion is both a tourist destination and a transportation hub, so many travelers come here to rest. Our hotel is valued among those who go on long journeys. Didn't he pay us with the money they gave him? I guess that's a good reason. It's a good cause. I think you should pay me extra money, though. You should always pay me more money. Welcome to Claudel. I more or less run this joint. I've got a lot of the good stuff here. We also serve non-alcoholic beverages. You are welcome here.
Want something to drink?
Claudel Cooler. A chili cocktail common in underground bars.
Don't be a stranger.
I'll try not to be. Items. Cooking. Claudel Cooler on the list. We're within 2,500 and we haven't even made our... Was it burger? A burger. Right, we're in the North District. Why not check it out, eh? What? For real? Everyone in Crave Village was wiped out? Well, if the Tyrell Times says so, then it must be true. I thought the Bracers were supposed to take care of things like this. Speaking of, I haven't seen any Bracers around lately. Things must be chaotic back at the guild. Security around the city feels a little too lax. I'd expect it to be a bit tighter after what happened to Cray. Even my dog's restless. He's barking up a storm. He normally never barks. Then, the dog knows. The dog is called Flick. What's the matter, Flick? I've never seen you grow like this. There's nothing here that's any different than usual. It's not above ground, it's below you gotta worry about. A few years ago, terrorist attacks and riots were a common occurrence. I'm worried the anti-immigrant faction are back on the move. Those groups gain traction when the business landscape and the government are unstable. When people's fear of employment loss is at its highest, they pounce, propagating the idea that immigrants will steal their jobs. It's really interesting that the game has this as a topic when Japan is Japan. Through media, we influence as well. You're all tourists, no? Would you be interested in hearing a little about our city? I may not be a guy, but I just love talking about Oración. The South District is the first place most visitors see. It's where the city entrance lies. Really? I could have told you that. People of all walks of life live there, including many of our renowned artisans. The North District is populated by ordinary folks like me. Many tourists gather here to see the royal palace, which is visible in the distance. Because it touches the border facing the three cities, it has a long, prosperous history of trade and commerce. In short, the South District is where artisans gather, and this is where merchants go to sell their wares. Tell me about the other district. I'll come back round to the market by going this way first. Fighting is indeed usually the chaos answer. Oh, you're here. Hey, you guys. Figured you'd come see me sooner or later. So, what are you up to? Getting a grasp of the bigger picture while doing your fixer work, I imagine? If you knew the answer, why'd you even ask? Just making light conversation to ease the tension, since you're all so clearly on edge. We're partners, aren't we? You ought to be a little more trusting. Lady, we know jack shit about you. Perhaps we would be a little less uneasy if you told us what you were doing out here. No faith at all. You wound me. I'm just exploring the city. I'm from the east, so it shouldn't be that hard to believe I'd want to do some sightseeing here, right? I call bullshit. I bet you're just doing some recon so you can use the city's layout and situation to your advantage. Wow, you guys really like to assume the worst of me, don't you? I wasn't even being half serious about wanting to play tourist. She may be a Jaeger, but she's not at all like Abby or the people from the Eyes and Shield. She wasn't lying when she said other members of Ikaruga are lying low on the surface. I can sense them nearby. But I doubt that's why the Silverblade is so composed. She's inordinately strong, and she knows it. Your actions are also different, but they're hilarious all the same. I think I'm growing to like you guys. Oh, by the way, could we keep our little encounter a secret? Kurigani's been a pain in the butt lately. He'll totally give me an earful if he catches wind of this. Well, that's one way to suck the tension out of the room. It's almost impossible to get a read on her. I'm glad she's on our side, but I still can't help but feel nervous around her. It's kind of funny to see the people here go about their days blissfully unaware that their lives are all hanging by a thread. I'm not saying I like what Armada's doing, but you can't deny that the way they put the ignorance of the city on full display is fascinating. And the stupid must be contagious. Even the tourists here are wandering into danger like a moth to a flame. How the hell does she know about that? These Ikaruga freaks must have eyes everywhere. Yes. Well, I wasn't expecting a visit from you today. What brings you to Oración? Don't you have a store and kids to look after? I'm sure the kids are doing just fine. I'll be home by the Revolution Festival anyway. First, I need to get my hands on some of those antiques over in the Free Cities. You've worked with traders in the Free Cities before, haven't you? I was just thinking that my trip there would go much more smoothly if I had a guide. You asked me to act as an intermediary. Sure, I can handle that. In fact, I know a guy who can help you out. I've known Pershing for a long time. I often swing by to trade for the Old Kingdom's gear-based devices, which are found in the underground ruins. We do a lot of business together. I wouldn't call us the best of friends or anything of the sort. He helps me out from time to time.
No need to be shy now.
Gear-based devices, so this stuff, yeah?
See you again.
You guys looking for precious goods? Then I'm your man. Antiques from the Old Kingdom get dug up fairly often around here. Selling those to collectors is my job. Filinkov's speciality is in mechanics, but he has an eye for these things. We like to scratch each other's backs every now and then. What do you sell
What do you
then?
think? Fantastic
Antique mirror
stuff,
for
right?
Judith.
Can't wait to see you again. What do you think? Fantastic stuff, right?
Great items is looking fine. I'm at 24k in cash, so I'm not doing
Can't
bad.
wait to see you again.
What are we looking at here? The wrong menu.
Confirming your schedule.
Thanks.
You're at 70. That's do you do events with them, or do you try to fill them up versus
They've got a
various
movie
things?
theater here.
Yeah, it's not surprising, really. You can find one of those just about anywhere these days.
Indeed. We even have one in Orid's capital, where my company is headquartered.
Could you be... Oh, hi? Crap, has my cover been blown? I must be imagining things. There's no way a famous actress would be walking around so openly in broad daylight. I may have grown up on opera in the theater, but I've become an avid fan of movies in recent years. I watched one on a whim when this movie theater had first been constructed, and to my surprise, it was an immensely enjoyable experience. I have no knowledge of how movies are produced, just seeing the pictures move is entertaining enough.
This is the wrong way.
Thank you. I still want to call you by your original name, though. Ah, Marielle's here. And that's why, if he were in our shoes, Dingo would have fought until the very end. He was the best at what he did. We have to be just like him, especially now of all times. Okay, I got it. You've definitely convinced me that he was a model journalist. But what exactly do you want from me? Do you need my help with something? Well, sort of. I can't really go into why, but I can say that there's something going on, and I can't just sit around doing nothing. Dingo would have felt the same. Even if I can only help in a small way, I have to do something. So could you help me? You've sure got a lot of energy. Wish we had people as motivated as you at our company. Fine, you've won me over. Really? I still have my own work to do, but I promise I'll do what I can to help. This is an unprecedented national crisis. Now's not the time for news companies to be bickering with each other. Would you like to swap contact information? Yes, that sounds great. Thank you so much. Let's do our best out there. She's seeking the help of a local writer. The hell is that girl thinking? If she tells him about the game, we'll be screwed. Actually, maybe I should have had a little more faith. She of all people wouldn't want to let Dingo down. There has to be something I can do. If Dingo were here, he would never, ever give up.
It's so pretty.
Her passion did me in, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. It sounds like there's something going on that she can't talk about. What exactly is happening here? Could it have something to do with those Jaegers that have been spotted around the city? Well, I suppose there's no harm in working with her on this, as long as we aren't putting ourselves in danger. Those murderers, how could they? I won't let them get away with this. They're going to pay for what they've done. This officer is really upset about the incident. More than just upset, I think. Seems personal. West Stash, nice name. Confound it all, my focus is in tatters due to that incident. And at such a critical juncture too, I can't fall into a slump with this deadline looming over my head. I'll simply have to push myself a little harder. No, I'll stare at the palace till sunset if I must. There are many art and music schools here in Oración. My generation has a duty to inherit the traditional arts from our forefathers. I must live up to everyone's lofty expectations of me. Every time my mind wanders back to that tragedy, my hand freezes. Why must inspiration elude me so? Alright, we're heading into the market.
I recommend everything here.
Our bracers are watching it over. Is Ikaruga really that strong? They are. I heard some nasty things about them back in the east. As it happens, a few people from my village ended up becoming Jaegers like them. If even half the stories they've told me are true, then I can believe they're the strongest core. Wow, it's rare to see you give such a serious assessment. I'm really worried about how this death game is going to turn out. Hopefully it'll all end okay. I'm still surprised they even bothered coming all the way out here. Wait a minute, is it possible the thing I sensed in Longlai was... No, I shouldn't be thinking about this. Of all the Eastern Jaeger corps that could have come here, it just had to be Ikaruga. Sucks big time. What are they even after? Why come all the way out here? Even considering the activities in Lone Lie, what's going on? The Ikaruga Jaegers are Easterns like me and the people from Heiaway, but their roots are different from ours. Kazan, on the other hand, bears a closer resemblance to them. Evidently, they're the strongest core in the East, and now they're competing in a death game. The guild might have dropped out, but that doesn't mean they couldn't still attack us. I thought the number of tourists would go down after the recent news, but I was dead wrong. Anyway, could I interest you in some of my dishes? Relaccion's pretty well known for its raw cuisine, but arranged dishes have their appeal as well. You'd be surprised how a little mixing and matching can make a meal that much more delicious. The extravagant royal cuisine and pot au feu are famous around these parts. They serve as a strong base for my arrangements. I'll send your taste buds on an adventure.
Take your time looking.
It's this guy! It's got the voice again, yay!
Be seeing you. Take your time looking. Be seeing you. Take your time looking.
Take your time looking. Elegant pizza. Noble or lit.
Be seeing you.
How close am I going to be after this? Very, very close. 1,350 points away. I'm like, if I go to make the food that I've already done, would that work out for me?
Let's get going.
Is it here I can do cooking again? Take my time cooking. I need prime beast essence. Where can I buy that? No, I don't. Wrong. Incorrect. Flame broiled burger. I need prime beef. Oh, that's enough. That's enough to get there. I need a prime beast essence. That's enough to get like 1,000 extra health. It's the ingredient store again.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Maybe they limit the amount of prime beast essence you can get.
I guess we're off.
So they make sure you can't get the last bit. Ha ha ha.
I'd recommend everything
Quite
here.
impressive.